Sorry for delay. My first question as usual. Everybody hear me? Give me your, yes, I want to see the big one. Or this one is accepted as well. So, yeah. Sorry for delay, 7:05, a little bit technical. How to say, challenges here in the house because we was having here today our IMM training for the new German IMMs, and it was not so easy to enter the conference room today. So, but of course we are prepared, and I would like to say first of all, of course, good evening from
Recording
Speyer.
in progress.
Congratulations for this amazing month of March, but of this I will come back later when we speak about our countries. The time plan today for our training, as usual, is it will be approximately 1 hour 15 minutes, 1 hour 20 minutes. And from the organization part, very, very important that we have, of course, today by the manager training some actions. So please contact your subsidiary. Every country plus minus have the same actions. But of course, we have some countries who is now in the pre-launch part, so they don't have all the products. So it means they have a little bit different actions. And most important here today, guys, don't forget the smart seller always saves the money by the Persians. So, and this is the reason that you have to be smart, that today you get the products with a much more better price than on a usual day in the month. Also please don't forget this. So as you see here on the flip chart as well, the slogan of PM International, einfach erfolgreich, simple, successful. This is what I would like to do now in the next 1 hour and 15 minutes as well, to make this training as simple as possible, that it is duplicatable. And how we call it manager training. Why we call it manager training? Because you guys, especially you guys, was achieving the first key position in our marketing plan. Why we call it key position? The key position, it means we open with a key a door for 7 parallel incomes, what gives us our marketing plan. And for this reason, you can clap on your shoulder. Great job, guys. And today's goal, it is to give you in 1 hour and 50 minutes a little bit the skills or the skills to achieve as fast as possible the second key position in our marketing plan, what we call International Marketing Manager. And the International Marketing Manager is, let's say, so a person who was able to build up with his team a turnover of 10,000 euros approximately per month, and who have in the first line parallel minimum 3 active managers. So, and after 31 years of experience, I can tell you guys, I can tell this IMM position, this International Marketing Manager position is achievable in average, I would say, on the normal way in 3 months. This, by the way, it's to the reason why we make our compensation plan in 3 steps to the IMM. The second one after the manager is the sales manager with 2.5. The third one is a marketing manager with 5,000. And the third one is an IMM position. And always it is doubling the turnover. And to be honest, this have two psychologically background, because everybody of us is able to believe to make the double what he already achieved. Also, for example, when you are running 2.5 kilometers, then your belief system is sure that you are able to run 5 kilometers as well. And the same like when you're running 5 kilometers, then you are understanding, okay, when I make this one more time, then I have 10. And this is plus minus the reason why we create our compensation plan like how E is. So today it's not only important to see me, to listen me, sondern it's only important too as well that you make some notes. Also I recommend you to organize you a pen and a paper, and please keep some notes, because this is even too psychologically background or a psychologically result out of many studies that what you read down will keep much more longer in your brain, like you would only listen or hear this. So I would like immediately then to go, let's say so, in the theoretically part in our training. And this I can tell you, the first thing, of course, what we should know, and everybody of you who are today participate on this training have this type of things. Sometimes is even couple of these. We call it the why or the motive why we do this. Yeah, also this is what our daily base force us to build up our business, to bring the philosophy and the vision of PM International outside in the market. Yeah. So, and I would say the most important motive, or let's say the biggest group of people who have this motive, I would say it's a motive of money. Yeah, to make some extra money. And we don't speak here immediately about thousands of euros per month. I can tell you, when I was starting 33 years before as an young guy, as a student, for me, it was changing my life already with approximately 300, 400 euros per month. And you should never forget, 300, 400 euros per month, it is yearly 6,000-7,000 euros per year. And now count this, when you have an extra income of 6,000-7,000 euros per year, what can it change? Also, for example, it could be minimum 2 times more a vacation when you're a single, or even minimum 1 time a vacation with your family together, what you was not able to do before. And these are all things, of course, who are driving us, or who are motivate us to create the business in PM International. The second one is, of course, the motive of health. And here we don't speak about some health claims or something like that. This was plus minus for me too. The same situation 31 years when I was starting with PM International. It was a logically thing of do something of my prevention. Of the prevention, I was understanding that over the normal food, I will not get all the ingredients what my body need. Yeah. And this was the reason that I start the business, and I start with the FitLine products. And I can tell you, it changed my life. It changed not only my life, it changed the life of my family. It changed the life of my best friends. It changed lives of, family members, colleagues, and so on, so on. So the third motive, it can be a social motive as well. Yeah, so that you want to do something for different people, to help them, to support them, or something like that. So the fourth one, it can be a motive of safety. And here I can tell you, especially after the DSN meeting last week, when we was getting out the number of the top 100 DSN ranking, I can tell you PM International is for sure, the most safety company right now, where with who you can work together as a partner. So this have really clear stamp now on the paper, because it was already the goal and the vision when we started to build up PM International, not like a short-term business, sondern for the generations, the next generations, the next generations, and the next generations. And this is still the vision by themselves. So number 5 can be curiosity and fun. What motivate us, yeah, to get some new friends, and especially when you are planning to build up your business, not only to use the products or maybe to share this only in the small round around you, sondern to build up like to the IMM position. Maybe you know already there's a possibility that you get a 1 week for vacation for free, and Mr. Zorg or PM International are paying for this vacation. And I can tell you, especially by this type of trips, world tour, European tour, you have a lot of fun. And not only there, when we speak about events from PM International, kickoffs or business academies and so on, there is normally always around planned a party. So, and you can believe me, this type of parties, they have to find a comparison in the world. So number 6 is, of course, as well, honoring and recognitions. And yeah, maybe you know this from the past, or you have even in the situation, we don't get reward so much in our life in a normal job. Yeah, also when I speak sometimes with different people, and when I tell them which type of benefit plan PM International have on the back, they are just sitting in front of me with an open mouth and cannot believe it. Yeah, also honoring and recognition is a big point as a motive as well in direct sales, and especially in PM International. Number 7, and here we speak already, let's say, so when you plan to build up a long-term business with PM International, then of course it's a question of luxury things that we have now, and this is really makes me really proud to see this. When our new generation, what was plus minus starting 5-6 years before with PM International and building up to a quite huge success, yeah, a big income in PM International, and they are able now to even make dreams come true, yeah, to buy things what they are never was able to buy before. So, and number 8, and this I would say is the last one, is financial freedom. So I can tell you outside here of this building, we have 80 people who are achieving the Champions League. And I can tell you, we are speaking here about 80 and more multi-millionaires who was able to build up, a totally financial freedom with PM International, and this get more and more and more and more and more and more. So when we speak about all these motives, I can tell you, keep just 2 free. What is, let's say, so your driver, make for you a goal collage. Yeah, take a paper, a free, for example, put some goals, some dreams on it. What is driving you? Maybe a new car, maybe a new BMW, maybe a new vacation or something like that, what you would like to achieve, that what is forcing you, and do it somewhere where you see this every day. So, also, for example, the best place I can share with you, I would say, it's of course near the mirror, where you on daily base clean your teeth. So this, hopefully you do it 2 times a day. So it means you will cross the goal collage or the vision board 2 times 4 day minimum. And you really, believe me, this visualization will force you to grow up in PM International. So this was the topic about motives. Next is to speak about success factors or characteristics. What should have a person who achieving the commission plan, let's say so, faster, or who have not these characteristics, who maybe it's a little bit lower. And yeah, this is the reason that we are doing today this training. I want to help you a little bit. And maybe I can help you a little bit more. Yeah. So also, what are the success factors for PM International? Success factor number one, it's something what is connecting with all our life. Also, when we are doing something, then we have to do this with passion. Yeah. Passion, it's calling in PM International burning desire. What does it mean, burning desire? Burning desire means, I want to give you some example from our life. This is when you see the fire in your eyes. And especially, maybe I can remind you, or you remind yourself when you was young, a young boy or young girl, and it was Christmas, yeah? And maybe the Santa was coming in your house, was knocking on the door with a big bag on the shoulder, and he come in, and you could not wait to receive your presents. So maybe there was sometimes, also in Germany, it's tradition that you have to maybe sing a Christmas song or tell some poem or something like that, and after this only you get your presents. But I can tell you this exactly is burning desire. When we are a teenager or something like that, or maybe a young adult, then it could be when you get your first car. Yeah, so this is burning desire as well. Or when you see your first car, what you would like to drive. So this is exactly what is forcing us or what is motivating us in our business. So the second point, very, very important. And I know, as let's say, so the age is raising, as harder it is, but it is the ability to learn. So I can tell you too, it was even for me a challenge 20 years before when I was getting the corporate position for sales in the company. My English and my English was totally out of order. I was not even able to communicate with somebody, but this is a very important thing when you want to build up your business, and especially today. I can tell you, by the first 10 years in PM International, I don't need it because we was having only a regional business in PM International. Today we have 50 subsidiaries, and we are serving you and give you the chance to build up global. But to build up global, the first language what you have to know, or what you are should be able to speak, it's English. So even it's a statistic, by the way, 2 years before it was still Mandarin. Now it's come back to English. So, and this is just what I can recommend you, that the ability to learn, and we speak here not only about languages, we speak here too about the theoretically things for our business, what is needed, because I like to compare our business, especially in the 3 months, always when you would do your driver license. Yeah, when you make your decision for your driver license, what is the first one? Yes, you search for driver teacher. Yeah, who is a driver teacher in our business? Very simple, your sponsor. Yeah, so he support you, he help you, he learn you all the theoretically things and the practical things, like a team building, because he have an effort out of this, that as much you grow, as much bonus, or let's say so pluses he have in his pocket. So, and by the way, how long needs a driver license? Yeah, the same what I was mentioned before for IMM, I would say approximately 3 months. And it start with a theory, and after this with a practice, and then you are able to join, let's say so, the traffic, and to be able to drive your car on the normal roads. And this is exactly the same in our business. So the third one, and I would say especially in PM International, when you see the leaders on our top 100 board and so on and so on, one of the keys of success of PM International, what I would like to mention, of course, is consistency. Consistency, 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 and consistency. And especially in PM International, we was by the start not the fastest company. Never ever, yeah? As I tell you, it was totally different times. We have so many obstacles in our first 10 years. We was even so close to be bankrupt as well after four years, I would say. But we was handling this. Rolf Zorg have just the DNA for troubleshooting, I can tell you, and he never lose it. And this was a reason for the success of PM International. So, also, consistency. PM International business is not a 100-meter sprint. PM International business, it's a marathon. And believe me, when you go this way, you will get your big, big, big advantages. So, and last but not least, I would like to mention as well the respectful work together with different teams, with these different organizations, because on the end, we are all having the same goal. We are all having the same vision. We want to be the #1 direct selling company in the world. And in the markets here today, I would say we are 8. Yeah. The goal as well is, like in Germany, to be the market leader in each and every country. In Ukraine, in Poland, in Bulgaria, in Lithuania, in Latvia, in Hungary, in Czech Republic, and in Romania, of course, as well. I hope I was not forgetting anybody now. So, sorry, of course, in United Arab Emirates, yeah, I think we have here too some members today, some participants. So, also respectful work together with different organizations, and very important as well, because this is sometimes a small mistake from our leaders, that after your newcomer, also your new manager, achieves the IMM position, you should give him a chance to handle his business by his own. It doesn't mean that you have no more contact, but in this moment, after he achieves the IMM and he was participating on the IMM training, you have to leave him that you have space for time for a new IMM in your organization. And as you know, when you build up 2 new IMMs, you are able to participate on the world tour. The next one will be in Thailand, in Phuket. To be honest, I can't wait. So this is really was one of my dreams as well, to go to Thailand, always in my life. So this is one of the most important point, to let our new leaders leave and let them make the experience by themselves. So we were speaking about, let's say, so positive characteristics, what helps to build up the business and build up the business faster. There are characteristics as well, or factors, what we have, or habits, you can call it like this as well, what is not so helpful. And one of them, it's of course to lie by yourself. Yeah. So we have in German, for example, a slogan who say, what we can do today, we have to do today. Because when we do it not today, we will never do it, because it is like it is. And you know, all the slogans have historical background over hundreds of years, and trust me, they are still current. So, and this is the same in our business. For example, when you create, let's say, so a plan to achieve in 3 months an IMM position, yeah, and you make a plan of activity, how you want to achieve this, and for example, your goal is to make on a daily base 10 contacts, and for example, at 6 o'clock in the evening, you have 8, and you say, oh, no, not today, I will do tomorrow this 2 more, as instead of 10, I will do 12. This is the first step of lying yourself, and believe me, this is the first step that you will not achieve your goals in the future. Like in stone hammered. Trust me, I have my personal experience. Yeah, I was in the same shoes like you, and trust me, this is one of the things what really can slow down your business. So, and I was mentioned this already, the missing of good goals and plans. This is one of the points what we have to do, or what we should have. By the way, here a practical example as well. We call it in the past, when the captain don't know the next port, he will never achieve the right one. Yeah. Today we could say, when the pilot fly from, let's say, so from New York to Frankfurt, yeah, and he don't fix in the navigator exactly the goal, he will never come to Frankfurt. Trust me. Of course, there can be some wind from left and right and so on. But, and on the way, you have to fix and refine. But globally, you know your way. Yeah. And this is exactly what you need. A goal and a plan how to achieve the goal. And to be honest, it should be realistically, especially by the start, when you make, let's say, so your steps. And one more time, come back to this. This was a reason that we create the marketing plan by these steps, because everybody can believe to achieve 2.5, 5, and 10. This is possible. We speak here not about big numbers. And for sure, we don't speak here about big numbers by yourself, what you have to sponsor. So this is a team effort. Yeah. By the way, when we speak about the IMM position, we are speaking about 20 managers only. Yeah, active 20 managers. So this was a topic of the success factors and the factors or characteristic what can slow down our business. But I think and hope you understand the idea from my presentation. So now we come to some points. What is really important, like, let's say so, like the father other in the church. So this is exactly the same what we have to know in PM International. Let's say so, the key factors of PM, or the success factors of PM, and the success factors of FitLine, of our product line. So the first one, PM International is a family-owned company. It's a message. What does it mean for you? It means for you that, and by the way, we are still a founders, forced and organized company. Also our founder, it's still a CEO. I can tell you, you will not find by the top 10 in the world any founder anymore. So this is a uniqueness in this. And especially I can tell you, to have a number one distributor, how Rosor called himself, and this is true, and a CEO and president, or a CEO and founder as well. So also, I can tell you, I know him already 33 years. I know him from the past when he was the most successful distributor in the previous company. And I know him too as a founder and CEO now in PM International. And I can tell you this is totally unique, because he always makes the decisions for the customer and for the distributor, not for his own pocket. When he would do this for his own pocket, believe me, he would fly with a private jet from A to B. He will drive a fancy car like a, I don't know, Ferrari and so on and so on. And believe me, he could have a collection in his garage, but he don't do this. His vision is PM International. And this is what he give us in the hand. And this is a big, big difference. Because the first company, I have the experience with the owners that they are using this money, like spending this, what they are creating. So the second point, it's 22 times PM International achieved the top 100 most innovative company in Germany. What does it mean for you? First of all, it will be never boring with PM International. So it means we are working on the daily base on our innovations in the products, on our innovations in the marketing, and so on, so on. So, and it means, and by the way, this is one outcome, I would call it later than by the products, but this is one of the main points, I would say, why we are staying there where we stay. Number 3, it's winner of the German Brand Award. Maybe you are seeing this somewhere in social media. When you make insight in Instagram, I think hashtag FitLine. Last time when I was looking, it was, I think, 1.2 million followers. When you look by Rolf Sorg, we are speaking about million followers as well. So the brand, the premium brand from PM International gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And by the way, when you look here, yeah, why this logo was created like it is endless growth. You see this round, yeah, it's finish here and start new. It means it's calling endless growth. And what does it mean, these 2 letters PM? It doesn't mean Falsmax, what would be present here where I am now in Speyer. No, it means the first and the last letter of premium. P and M. Last and first and last letter by the name premium. So then, yeah, PM International, it's number 1 in Germany. PM International, by the way, it's in 8 different countries in Europe, number 1. PM International is in Europe, outcome of this. Number 1 as well, and PM International, it's now worldwide for the result of 2023. Last 2022, place number 8, place number 23, or for 2023, place number 6. We win 2 digits in front. So then I was sharing this with you as well, very important, financial safety. It is connected by, let's say, so this conservative finance background of Rolf Sorg, especially, and this you will not find quite often. Also, for example, the company have their own money, also the average, or let's say, so the percentage of own money by a Mittelstand company, yeah, what PM International is, I would say this is in Germany by approximately 15% maximum. By PM International, it is more than 65%. Also, it means almost 5 times or 4 times higher. One of the reasons is next week we will open our new office building on 17th of April for 100 new employees. And it was built up without any loan from any banks. This we do by ourselves. So, and it means too independency. And this is very important for Rolf Sorg. By the way, till today, PM International sold 1 billion products. 1 billion products in the last 30 years. 1 billion products. Worldwide, PM International have over 1,000 corporate employees. Here only in Speyer, we have 300 plus. But in the subsidiaries in Singapore, in the subsidiary in America, in Sarasota, and in our subsidiaries in different countries, we are counting corporate employees more than 1,000. So then we speak about the TÜV certificate as well. Yeah, this you see in many subsidiaries on the wall. PM International, it's from the TÜV certificated as a fair and moralistic direct sales company. Very important for us. This is, by the way, too, one of the reasons that we are in all DSA, as where we have business and where we have subsidiaries, we try to be immediately too a member of the DSA. So, for example, in my countries, we are member in Poland, we are member in we are member in Ukraine. We are now on the way to be member in Hungary because it's our startup. We will make now our starts in Romania as well. And we will start now in Czech Republic as well to be a member in the DSA as well. Sorry, I forget one country. Yes, United Arab Emirates. We are already in Dubai, member of the DSA, and in Germany and so on, of course, as well already. So then, last but not least, point number 7, I would say a unique charity program. It was nothing what we have on day one. It was created only end of the 90s. Also we speak about 5-6 years after we were starting with PM. This was the first moment when PM International was doing profit, and it was immediately the decision from Rolf and Vicky Zorg that we create some charity program to help the weakest part in our world. Who is it? Yes, children, and especially children in the third world. To support them. We were starting, I would say, with 50 partnerships by the start. So we have now 6,000 partnerships where we spend every month, and we speak here only about the company. We don't speak about any distributors who have parallel partnerships as well. So, and I can tell you, this is, of course, the main project for charity, but we have different local charity projects as well. What we are using, for example, 1.5 years before, or what was it, even 2 years before, when the war was starting in Ukraine, we was having immediately a donation for 1 million euros. We was a couple times donating 1 million power meal bars. What is a power meal bar? A power meal bar is a bar who have all ingredients what our body need for one day. From the I don't know how to say this, from the government decision which ingredients need the body, also all this what the body need for one day, which things are inside in this bar. And by the way, we have always, for emergency reasons, we have some pallets staying always in our warehouse. For example, when was an earthquake a couple years before in Nepal or something like that, we was donating immediately. In Italy, there was some earthquake, I don't know, 5-6 years before, we was donating immediately and so on. So these are the facts for PM International. So when we come up now to FitLine, of course, the main one, it's our patented NTC. What does it mean, NTC? Nutrition Transport Concept. What does it mean, nutrition transport concept? We are bringing the ingredients when they are needed, where they are needed, on your cellular level, on the highest bioavailability for our cells. So very important, and this makes a total different things. I don't know who from you already was drinking an Activise. I think you feel it when you are checking out our liquid products like the omega-3, the Q10, or the FitLine Hard Do. You see this immediately as well. This is especially to a Microsolve, how to say, a Microsolve procedure or something like that. Sorry, I forget the English word. So out of this, we are creating unique products. I would say currently there are quite many already, not only one. even with Activize, I think we can do 1 billion when we would have only one product in our product line. I will never forget when Japan was starting. They were starting only with a power cocktail and with a Restorate a couple years before, and they are achieving only with the Optimum set 1 million turnover, just with 2 products. Yeah, just with 2 products. So also this is one big story, guys. More products, it's never mean more turnover. No, it's just not focused on this, what we are doing. So then, of course, number 3 connected with the products is result, quality, and safety. And I would put 1 point on top because our products just super tasty. Yeah. And believe me, it is not so easy to make nutrition supplements so tasty. And I can tell you one of the main reasons when we bring new products, it's always that the products have a very good taste. Yeah. I know from the past when we was having here the doctors here before we move to Luxembourg with our laboratory, when they come to the office to Mr. Zock here in Speyer in the past, and the product was not tasty, they get a new chance to present him the same product with a better taste. So also the customer on the end decide, and of course it's a big difference when the product is tasty or it is not so tasty. So then, yeah, we were speaking already about some innovations. The innovations come out from more than 100 scientists who are working on the background from this different spheres on the development on the products. We are working together with the Luxembourg Institute of Science and Technology. Only there are located hundreds and scientists from different spheres. They are not our employees, but we work very close together with them. We are working with the Upper University in Austria together, very close. Yeah, and over the world in different countries, we have quite many doctors who are working with us together, who give impact and so on. And this is too one of the results that PM International have today more than 70 patents on the products. More than 70 products on the products. What does it mean for you? It means for you safety as well. Because safety, it means when tomorrow or when you today sell a product, there will be not the situation that tomorrow somebody knock on the door by your customer and say, hey, I have a better product and I have a product maybe what is even with a lower price like this, what you was buying yesterday from FitLine. No chance. Yeah. Also this is a reason of unique products, and this is a reason of our, let's say so, development and innovation of PM International products as well. Here we come directly to the next point. It's called GMP. What does it mean, GMP? Our products are produced by GMP, good manufacturing practice. Yeah, good manufacturing practice. You can Google it. It is a pharma standard. Only approximately 5% of nutrition products are produced worldwide by this standard. So it means this is a significant point what we don't must to do, but we do this. Yeah, we do this because we want to give our clients the highest premium quality products in the hand for the body. Yeah. So, and this is exactly what is creating the brand of PM International. So on the end, yes, the products are produced by GMP, but not only by GMP, because GMP and GMP is sometimes different, I learn out. GMP in US, it doesn't mean like GMP in Germany, because trust me, the GMP in Germany is much more higher safety or much more higher quality like in US. Sorry to say this for the guys in US, but it is how it is. So, and last but not least, point number 7, PM International have a unique sport marketing program. It was never planned, to be honest. Yeah, also when we were starting, There was no plan to create products for high-performance sport people. It was an outcome. And you should understand that we are not doing sport sponsoring. We are doing sport marketing. What is the difference? Sport sponsoring is you have a suitcase, yeah, with 1 million euro, for example. You go to a sport fancy person and you say, from tomorrow on, you say, this product is the best. Is it trustful? No, it doesn't. So sport marketing, it's trustful because there's no money. What we are doing is regional champions, national champions, European champions, world champions, Olympic champions, who they send us a field application of the current standpoint of the performance. They are getting products for tasting for the first month. They send us back after the first month and report. They get the second tranche. They sent us back after the second month's report. They get the third tranche. And after 3 months, they sent the third one. And then normally, I can tell you, as I would say 98%, they are in. We call it Performance Sport Program. You see this on our website. How many, let's say so, high performance sport people are using our products? I would count today what I was mentioned, national champions, European champions, world champions, and so on. Much more than 5,000 worldwide. Yeah, we have corporations over years, sport marketing, not sport sponsoring, with Skiing Association Germany, Skiing Association Austria, Skiing Association Italy, Skiing Association Switzerland, Skiing Association Poland, Skiing Association Canada, Handball national team, over almost centuries, I would say. It's even field, yeah. Our sport ambassador, Christian Schwarzer, Blackie Schwarzer, legend in handball. It's the best example out of this. The ice hockey team from Germany use our products. And I can tell you, I lost already all the information from Asia, what the guys in South Korea, in Hong Kong, in Australia, and so on, make as cooperation. I get only mostly here the information from Europe. So, to be honest, this was plus minus all the theoretically things what we have to know. Also, one more time, this 7 points, what I was mentioning right now, when you get a wake-up call at 3 o'clock in the morning, it should come out like this. Yeah, you have to know not so many things, but these things you have to know. So, by the way, they are all on the slides on the business presentation, what you are finding in the countries where we have subsidiaries in the back office after the folder business presentation. There you find all these points one more time, especially too with the directions, also with the explanation of all these things. So also very simple to figure this out. And by the way, there are even in the back office, I think 10 points for PM and 10 points for FitLine. Also it was even in the past like this. And it should be, or it is quite helpful for your business as well. So now we come to the practical part. Now you make the conclusion for the test. Let's say so theoretically, now you are able to jump in the car with your sponsor, with your driver, teacher, and now we are making our driver skills better and better. So, and it means how we start successfully our business. And especially very, very important, guys, are the first 30 days. Why I mention this? Because I can tell you when today somebody start with PM International, he don't want to know what you was achieving after 10 years. He want to know what he is able to achieve in the first 30 days, immediately. Yeah. So, also, come back. How we are starting successfully with a PM business. First of all, we make a decision. As you know, clap on your shoulder. This you do already. Manager decision, it's done. And by the way, maybe you don't know this. This manager decision was risky-free. What does it mean, risky-free? So, risky-free, it means when this business doesn't work for you in the first 30 days, you are able to give your package back and you get your money back, because we don't want to give, or we don't want to have your money. We want to give you an opportunity. We want to give you an opportunity to change your life. We was changing 100,000 of lives already. Minimum 100. Also this I can tell you with so lot proudness, that more than 100,000 of lives, also I can count maybe 200, 300, 400, I don't know, what we was changing. So also we make the decision. The second one is, and we speak now about our job description. What does it mean, job description? Job description, it's for a hairdresser. By the way, I was yesterday. How you like my new haircut? Yeah. My hairdresser told to me I have now silver color. So also this was a new motivation yesterday. So yeah, small joke here should be in the evening. We don't have to take it so serious here. PM International business is fun as well. So also, I don't get the silver color. It comes automatically. I don't know, maybe over Restorate, over Activize or Power Cocktail. I have no idea, but it comes out with 56. So, and yeah, how it is. What is the job description for a hairdresser? What's they doing first yesterday with me? They wash my hairs, they cut my hairs, and when a woman goes, I would say not every month, but a couple times per year, they color their hairs. Yeah, ladies? True? So also this is a job description for a hairdresser. Job description for Rolzok in the past, like a car mechanic, was what? By the way, this I was doing today as well. I have new summer wheels now on my car. Also changing wheels, changing oil, and maybe changing motors or something like that. Yeah, so this is job description over car mechanic. What is a job description for distributor for PM International? Very simple. Use, talk, demo. Use, talk, demo. Like in science, use, talk, demo. Use, talk, demo. Yeah, very simple. So, by the way, it's time now for me as well to use, and I will show you how to use. Just a second. I have all near me here. I need a little bit more energy in the evening. Trust me, I can drink Activize even before I sleep, and I have no problems to sleep. So I need a little bit more because we have still approximately, let's say, 20 minutes. I need a little bit more water. Sorry, guys, but this is what we need right now. So, how I can say, Nastrave, Budmo, Nastrovie, what was it? My most lovely, phrase in saying this is the Estonian ones. You know the Estonian version? Terve sex. It's really so. It's called Terve sex. Okay, this story I must share with you. So when we are already a little bit here by the funny part, I have to share this with you. Only short version, 1 minute. So also I was having guests from Estonia here in Speyer, and they was leader from a different company, and they want to move to PM International. And in the evening, we go, of course, as always, for a dinner. Yeah. So, and then, of course, everybody ordered a drink. It was a man with his wife. Yeah, quite beautiful lady as well. And then they start and we make the toast. Yeah. And she looked in my eyes and seriously was telling to me, Terve sex. So you can believe how my face was? The same after 5 minutes when I drink now my Activize. I was immediately shy and red. And I say, sorry, what? Terve sex, we say this is health. And I say, oh my goodness, thank you very much. Ja, also, naja, sometimes we are coming in not expecting a situation, but I have to share this life story with you guys because it was really funny. So, also, use, but use it means every day. Every morning power cocktail, every evening a restorate. Every morning power cocktail, every evening restorate. Why? We create for you these 2 portion packs. Morning, just you need water and the can, or a glass and a spoon. And in the evening, the same. Morning, evening, morning, evening. Quite simple, right? So then on the daily base, to share with you as well, this is quite important. There is analysis how long you need a time to change from one habit to a different. Plus minus the time limit when it is. Also, for example, when you are a smoker, how long you are not should smoke that you are after a no smoker. You know this? 3 months. Yeah. Also when you are able to change a habit in 3 months, then this habit is plus minus stable. And by the way, this is the outcome as well. Of course, this have a totally different background because this have a scientific background. When you have to use, this is the reason why we give out as well the products over 3 months. Also with a auto ship, for example. Yeah. So why we recommend to use it over 3 months? Because after 3 months, the cellular level or the cell structure is changing to 100%. So, and it means the results or the possibility of a result is 100% higher than you would use only optimum set for 1 month. Yeah. And by the way, this is the same by sport. Yeah. When you go in the fitness studio, you must not go once for 6 hours, for example. It doesn't bring anything. Do it a little part, 10 minutes, 15 minutes on a daily basis. The result, it's much more higher. Yeah, and your strength will be much more higher like you do this just one time. So, and this is the same with the product. So, by the way, we are providing as well a business app and a product app called PM app and a FitLine app. Of course, it's for free. We don't want to take money for this. This I recommend you as well. You have to choose this, check it out. There are many, many helpful things for your business, especially testimonials and so on, what can really make a difference by the first days. So, and here we are already by the next points. I was mentioned already testimonial, because testimonials and success stories are the drivers of our business. The absolutely driver of our business. And testimonial, it's not a story about 5 or 10 minutes. No, it doesn't. Nobody wants to listen to this. A person wants to listen ciphers, datas, facts, yeah, that the person understands this. So, and by the way, yeah, you know, how I can speak about this when I'm not able to do this. So, by the way, my story is when we speak about the products, My name is Guido Buch. I'm 56 years young. I was starting with PM products before I was using coffee on a daily basis. I would say 5-6 cups per day, because to get out in some energy. But to be honest, it was not really the successful result. Then I have the first contact with this amazing product, and it changed my life. It's totally changing my life. I would say, guys, you see here on the screen one of the person, when not even this person, with the highest customer size device using in the last 31 years. I trust me, for sure, I drink much more than different people. Maybe you feel this a little bit at 8:15, or in some countries already by 9:15. So, but in my body, I have not even any more blood. I have only Activize in my arteries. So, also, the testimonial is the base of our business. So, and I recommend, after the training or do it tomorrow, write down your testimonial. And after this, you train this. And this should be, like I was mentioned, the 7 points for PM and the 7 points for FitLine, something what you should have always ready when somebody asks you. Trust me, it is a driver for your business, your product testimonial, and after you achieve success, let's say so, I am vice president and so on, then of course your business testimonial as well. So use, talk, testimonial, yeah. And what was number 3? Demonstrate. So for this, PM International give for everybody a demo bag in the starter kit. Everybody have it. I know it's not, let's say so, like so fancy like Louis Vuitton or Gucci or Dolce Gabbana, but this bag, I can tell you, this was one of the small main triggers in the past by PM International, what bring us on a success way, because it's a psychologically thing. Always when I'm with leaders, let's say so for dinner in the evening, yeah, we make sometimes some games that we say, okay, here on the neighbor table, please make the next contact, yeah. So, and we make a game, and then they have the demo bag by themselves, and they can present. And when they don't have the demo bag, they don't have a product, they don't have an image brochure, they don't have a product catalog, they have nothing. They don't have even a can. There's a can inside. So, and trust me, in this moment, when you have your demo bag always with you, you will grow automatically in your business. Just make this for 3 months. Just trust my words and make the test for 3 months. And then when you will see me next time, give me your result, that it will be changed. Trust me, I have this experience before without, and I have the experience with more than 15 countries after, because the last 15 years I was doing the IMM trainings, and I can tell you, this was one of the main triggers of the success of PM International. But we have not to share this with any competitors. Yeah, we must not give out our secret success stories. But this was a small thing, what makes a big difference. One more time, make the test when you was not doing this till today. Take the demo bag with you, and trust me and believe me, it will change your business growth dramatically. So, yeah, and by the way, there are situations, I think everybody of you has this, that comes up. People, for example, when they say, when you're, especially now, we have April, next month is March, we have already the summer days, what is starting? Barbecues, yeah, what you are doing, you are sitting outside with your friends, you are chatting, and so on and so on. Is there sometimes a situation that people say, oh, I'm so tired? You know what does it mean? It means somebody say, I want to buy your Act device. It is like somebody have a white flag and say, hey, give me your drink. Yeah, I want to try. So, and when you don't have a demo bag, you cannot show. Have you a demo bag? You can show. So this is a reason that this is a possibility to catch immediately a new customer. So very important in this moment is as well, back to this, you don't give information just to give information. You have to be excited about this, what you're doing. So what we need in the first step is just 5 clients, 5 customers. Why 5? Because when we have 5 clients with optimum set, we have our stable check insurance. 5, by the way, is a very magical number in our business. Very magical. You will keep it later, maybe quite often more, or when you see our marketing plan or compensation plan, it's quite often the cipher 5 inside. And when you have 5 customers, stable customers, you have your safety check insurance. Of course, it can be 6, 7, 8, 9, because this will be an outcome of this too. There will be customers who are, let's say, so speaking by the work with different colleagues as well and say, you listen, I start now with some nutrition products and I can tell you this FitLine products, it changed my life. And what will say the different colleagues? Maybe they say, oh, can I try this too? Can you organize me this? And so on and so on. And out of this, the customer feel, okay, when I speak about my own results, I get new customer. It's a very easy job. Yeah, it's just recommended to something else. So, and this, of course, will grow our business and will make a customer maybe outside to a new client as well, to a new team partner or a manager as well. So, next is, and this was what I was mentioning you, how to achieve as fast as possible the IMM position. IMM, don't forget, International Marketing Manager position, 10,000 euro turnover. So when I use the optimum set, and by the way, I hope when I meet you the next time, everybody will have this pin. This is a new FitLine Club pin. This is something what is from the 1st of April needed. FitLine Club pin. Be elite member of the FitLine Club, because the FitLine Club open you all advantages in PM International. So, yes, so what we need to be an IMM, we need 20, even only when we call it minimum, then we need only 19 manager. But we need not 19 manager like this, we need 19 manager like this. It can be a matrix 3, like 3, 9, 27. It can be a matrix 4, 4, 16, 64. It can be a matrix 5, 5, 25, 125. What was a Ziffers game now? On every level come only the same amount of people inside in the organization. By the matrix 3, each and every one only 3. By the matrix 4, each and every one only 4. By the matrix 5, each and every one only 5. But the outcome of the power of duplication, it's totally different. We have so many, let's say, so practical experienced people who was making this. Also, it means starting after in the first months and come out after 3 months, almost like a EVP or a president's team. There was people, yeah, there was even different people who make in the first months much more turnover, but I don't want to destroy your imagination. So, also, one more time, EMM, first of all, second key position. Why? Because on the second key position, we open the benefit plan, not the compensation plan with 7 parallel incomes. We open the benefit plan. What is a benefit plan? Car program, European tour, or better to say travel incentive. Third one is a unique pension plan. And number 4, it's IMM training, 2.5 days or 2 days training for the next grow ranks, for the vice presidents, for the EVPs, and so on, so on. So how we start? First of all, we need our base for our business. We can call it name list. We can call it waiting list. Now, quite fancy is the name waiting list. I was starting on this time. It was name list. What does it mean, name list? This is all the people who we know. Yeah. How many people we know? Don't tell me 100, please, because on this time when we are working in social media and so on, also just in my phone, I have today 6,000 telephone numbers, 6,000. So, of course, this is not usual, but of course, it shows you what it can be. So, when we speak about when we are speaking about social media, I would say everybody have 150, 200 plus, but keep it by 100. You feel able to find 5 people out of this 100 every 20? Yes, of course. And this is how it works. So after we create our name list, and by the way, this is the base of the business, and this is a homework for your own. When you doesn't have it right now, please do it in the next days. Write down your names. Why it is so important? Because when you write it down, as I was mentioned already by the start, you will not forget it. It can be the situation, by the way. I was having this experience, by the way, quite often. When I sit in events, yeah, and near me sit some different distributors, and then somebody was on the stage and get a new rank, and then right side of me, the face fall down. And they give me a comment, oh, I know this person. I say, okay, and why your face looks different? Because he's not in my structure. He's not in my organization. Tja, he forget him because he was not on the name list. This is some things, yeah? So maybe you do this in your normal life as well, that you write down some notes that you don't forget these things, because what is on the paper, you will not lose. So this is the reason of the name list, and I recommend you that you care about your name list. Not only once, sondern every month you have to update this, because you learn out new people. You can collect visit cards, business cards, and so on, and fill up your name list. What is the second after? Of course, termination. So termination, or to make an appointment, it's not to make a business presentation. It's just to make an appointment and to present by the start the business together with your sponsor, your driver teacher, who are able to drive already. Yeah. So how it can be looked? It can be looked. Hello, Ines. Nice to hear you. Listen, I was just starting with a new business, and I can tell you, last time you was telling that you would like to search for a new opportunity and you need some 200, 300 euro extra on time. I find this possibility. I would like to share, and I would like to present you this business tomorrow at 3 o'clock or day after tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Oh, super. Day after tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Okay, let's see each other. So you get the idea. The idea is just the appointment, and the idea is too excitement. Yeah, the person should feel that you have something unique. Come on, you have the most successful company in the last 4 years in your hands, the most successful project in direct sales. Nobody have all these things in their hand like you. Yeah. Okay, also termination. After this comes the presentation. The first presentations you do together with your sponsor. Why? Like your driver teacher. He has the experience, you bring the trust. So, and you do it together. It's called 2-in-1. In the past, there was the possibility quite harder. You must drive there. Today, you must not even spend time on this, because you can make Zoom conferences, you can make WhatsApp conferences, you can make face conferences. I don't know which type of conference you can do already. Yeah, there are so many applications for conferences, what you can do online. So, and after the presentation, of course, in PM International, we have an education program. In countries where we have subsidiaries, what we have 3 times per week, we have a business presentation. Parallel, we have every week normally a workshop. Yeah, how to work with a name list, how I make a testimonial, how I make a business presentation, and so on, so on. Once per month, like today, yeah, it's a manager training. Then we have on the third Saturday, we have our business academy. What does it mean, business academy? The business academy, it means you get your fundamental skills a little bit more to grow. How it is organized. It starts at 11. It is first a business presentation. After this, approximately 1 hour a training about the products, that you get more information about the products. After this, you get a short presentation about the FitLine skin products. After this, you get some testimonials of people who are already using and what was changing in the life. The next part is the first 30 days. One of the successful leaders explain how it is important the first 30 days. And after this is always a special guest. And this special guest is a current successful leader who share with you what was or what he do that he is successful. And this we do every month. And this is the best paid day in the month. Why we call it best paid day in the month? Because as much as more people you have on the business academy, as much as more turnover you will create on this day. So then, of course, we have quarter events like product trainings. We have now closed, I will come to this later, to World Management Congress. We have end of the year for the top management. We have the Christmas, how it's called this, by the way, winter leadership. Sorry, I come not to the idea. It was a winter leadership. So, and when the person achieves the IMM position, then of course, don't forget, let him leave and give him the possibility to grow by himself. So we come now finally to the end, so a little bit by this part here. Also, let's speak about objections. What can be objections? And because not everybody say, hallelujah, I was waiting for you all of my life. There will come some objections. And to be honest, for me, this makes our business only interested. This makes our business like a competition, like an, I don't know. Also, this bring fun in our business. Also, first of all, what can be an objection? Yes, the FitLine products are too expensive. Can be an objection. So how you handle this? Very simple. Because we have to compare this with different things, what we are spending money. By the way, I would mention here, especially by men, the car. For how much we spend for a car per month. We pay for the lease. We pay for the fuel. We pay for the insurance. We pay for the washing the car. And 2 times per year minimum, we pay for changing the wheels. And sometimes we have an inspection. So when you make a collection of these ciphers and look how much is your investment in your own body, and when you would compare this, believe me, it's much more higher what you spend in your car and what you spend for your own. And you should think about this. I always say, FitLine is not for everybody. FitLine is only for smart people, yeah, who have the understanding that it's needed, yeah. Especially, I can tell you, and you see, even after the pandemic time, how the time is changing. There comes some COVID, and the sensibility of the people worldwide to understand that they need a stronger immune system. How can it come? So that is interesting. When I was meeting people before the pandemic time, and they was asking me, oh, what you are doing in your profession? I say, okay, I'm sales director. We are selling premium nutrition supplements and so on and so on. What was the reaction? Okay, interesting. What is now the reaction? Oh, can I try? I would like to try. Yeah, this sounds interesting. So the sensibility in the last 5 years changed on 180 degrees. On 180 degrees. So, and especially they understand it makes sense not just to spend money for something what have no results, sondern for the highest quality. Yeah, I always like the example, PM International FitLine products, they are based on technology. Technology. I like to speak in pictures. When I came to the airport always, or from the airport, my first meeting always is with a taxi driver. Taxi drivers are what are doing? What is the job description of a taxi drivers? 24/7, they sit in the taxi and drive you from A to B. What is the task? Or beziehungsweise what is the motivation? To get the highest tip on the end because they was lovely. Why they do this? Because they want parallel to the income, get some more money. So, also how they start? They try to help you with the luggage, and then they start some communication. Hello, where are you from? Yeah, and I can tell you in the past, I was doing immediately answering. Now, because I was telling you, I like intriga. Now I play the ball back and say, okay, what you are thinking? And then they start. Oh, you come from Switzerland. Oh, you come from Italy. Oh, you come from France. Oh, you come from UK. And after 3-4 tries and they don't bring my country on the top, I say, no, sorry, I'm a simple German guy. You know the reaction after this? Very simple. Oh, BMW, Volkswagen, Porsche, Audi, Mercedes, and so on and so on. They know this like amen in the church. Yeah, because 24/7 they sit in a car, they know everything about the car. You know what is compared to all these cars, what I was mentioning? FitLine. This is the BMW, the Porsche, the Audi, the Volkswagen, the Mercedes for nutrition supplements, because this is a different technology. This is a different technology, and this brings you the highest results, the best safety, the best quality, the best taste in your mouth and in your body. So, next point. Next objection can be, I don't need nutrition supplements. By the way, when I was 31 years before, I was in the same shoes. When Rolf Sorg presented me the first time the FitLine products, you know, I was young. I was 25. I was growing on a farm. My parents was doing everything by themselves. On this time, I would say even the fruits and vegetables have some ingredients, yeah. And of course, my position was that I don't need it. But Guido was always the guy with open eyes, with big open eyes. So, and after 4 weeks, I see people who are starting immediately when Rolf was presenting them. And you know, they look different. They have a different aura, they have a different energy, and so on and so on. And for me, it was clear and logically, I have to start to try. And I start to try, and it changed my life. Till today, I never stop. And I can tell you this was the best decision in my life. So, and this message I can give you. When somebody say he don't need it, also I can tell you, the group of people get lower and lower because of the example of the pandemic time. Everybody is very sensibilized now, and they understand when they are smart enough that they need nutrition supplements, and especially by our world today. Yeah, with all the things what comes from outside and so on, we need it to get the balance, with our food what we take on daily basis. So the third objections by the business especially can be, I have no time. I was telling you guys, we are out of this already a little bit because now we get more global, more digital. It means we use more this Zoom conferences, team conferences, and so on, so on. And this objection, it's not more so strong like it was in the past. So number 4, it can be, I'm not a seller. One of my lovely, because guys, we get born like a seller. Also, for example, first of all, we get born like a winner first of time. Why? Because, 1 million sperms, and who was the winning? We. All who is here today on the Zoom conference, it's a winner. And how start your first selling? When you bring your head outside, what you was doing, you start to cry. Why? Because you want to have attention. So it means you start to sell. And believe me, as a children, we are the best sellers ever, because what we are accepting not and no. When we go to a supermarket, you can make a try right now. Yeah, now the spring is starting. Sit 30 minutes on the Kassa in the supermarket and look to families with children. So when they come to Kassa, what is there? The sweets and the ice cream. What is the first question? Mama or Papa, can I have this or this? What is the first answer? No, 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 no. This is not good for you. This is not good for you. So, and what is on the end on the Kassa, and it's paid? Of course, the ice cream is paid, the sweets is paid, because the children are not expecting the no from the parents. Right? Right. So, but as older we are, and even I must think about myself, we think more. And we take a no more personally. We don't fight for a no anymore like a children. When we would fight for a no, believe me, we would be all much more successful in our life. So we accept now no's. So also just keep it in some example. And by the way, this is not only one example. For example, when in your city now open let's say a new Italian restaurant, yeah, and you go there, and for example, they have a very nice pizza, and you was in the evening there, you go on the next day to your work, what you are doing? You are sharing this with friends. Cannot believe yesterday evening, I was in the new restaurant and the pizza with salami, or I don't know, with truffles, it was so delicious. What is the outcome of this? Your friends are going in the next 4 weeks maybe to the pizzeria as well, right? Right. What you was doing? You were selling. You was a seller. What you are getting for this? 0. So in our business, when you are selling, you get an advantage, you get the percentage. But in this case, you get nothing. The same with a kino theater. When some fancy new film come out, so now the Oscar premiere film like Oppenheimer or something like that, when somebody sees this, yeah, what you are doing, you are sharing this with friends. What they are doing, they look the film as well. So what you was doing before, you are selling this film because of your testimonial. The people was going in the kino theater, and this is exactly selling. And this is how it works our life and how it works our business. So, by the way, I recommend as well not to argue aggressive again, sondern always to say when somebody have an objection, yeah, for example, oh, I don't need nutrition supplements. Oh, interesting. I was in the same shoes. I have the same position, and then immediately after this, you put in your testimonial, but you cannot understand. I was starting to try. I get my first results, and I can tell you it changed my life. Not only it changed my life of my family. It changed my life of my family and friends. And I just recommend you just to try. Try it. Start to try. You have no risk. We have a product guarantee. Yeah. So this is how it works. Also never go aggressively against. So, and by the way, by the start help, of course, the PM app and the FitLine app as well. And what helps always are testimonials and videos. And this is, of course, now with the smartphones as it is Samsung or Google or iPhone or something like that, that you can show some examples from people. This is quite helpful as well. So, and I will share with you one of the most arguments on the top. This is the argument of trust. This is a final bullet, what you have in your magazine. Yeah, to ask, you trust me? Yeah, you trust me? Because when it's family and friends, and they say no, then you should think about this. Because maybe they are not your best friends anymore. Yeah. So, also this, it's, let's say so, the last thing. And what I like to share with you as well is a question, when you come to the end, what should be done that we start together? What should be done, or which open question you have still, what we have to solve, that we start together. So then it comes maybe 2-3 questions, you solve it, and after this he cannot start one more time with a new question because he was already giving out all the questions, and the deal is done, and the person it's in. And you should understand as well, when somebody signed, the job is not done, the job is starting. Till you build up the person to an IMM. And not you decide, the person decide. And he show you or she show you, she want to be successful or not. You feel this immediately. You feel this how often the person call you. You feel this how often the person give question. You feel this by the questions they give. And in this moment, you can decide this person need more attention from me or it doesn't need more attention from me. Just an advice from my side. You should too understand that when somebody say no, it's not a no for you. It is a no for the opportunity. It is a no for the opportunity in this moment. It doesn't mean that it is in 6 months the same no for this opportunity, because the life can change for the person and he is maybe after this ready to make a decision. As a very, very important, I would not cancel, let's say so, a contact. I would finish, let's say so, the presentation when somebody say no with a sentence that, can we agree that in 6 months I call you one more time? And let's talk one more time of the opportunity. Maybe your position has changed. He have nothing to say there, and there's no problem at all. So very important as well, what I would give you on the way is a 72 rules. What does it mean, 72 rules? Is to psychologically think. Please make some activities on your notes today, 3 things, what you would like to do in the next 3 days, because guys, believe me, what you don't do in this period, you never do. So, and this will be an outcome immediately of the training and will give you a practical result and make it even more helpful, or more successful out of this training. So guys, now we come shortly to my presentation. Give me so 7 minutes more and I hope I will be done. Just a second. So come on. So manager training we mentioned already. So let me bring this on the different side. Let me close this. So also, first of all, guys, I would like to award here, Czech Republic, all the people who are today in the room for Czech, 2% increased turnover last year, 52 sponsoring last year, 65 subscription last year, 6 sales events, 47 new managers, 5 new sales manager, 1 new marketing manager, 1 new IMM, and 1 new vice president. Congratulations to Czech Republic. By the way, we are close to 30 IMMs to the founder meeting with Mr. Zorkais. Also, don't forget, very important thing. Next country, Dubai, best March ever in the history of Dubai. 410 increase of sales compared to March last year. 550% increase to the registration compared to March last year. 284 increasing. As you see, in Dubai, it is quite hot right now and very active. 38 new managers in the United Arab Emirates. Now we come, by the way, to mention this country as a new superstar in the PM International Group. Couple days we have only the update conference and the top management conference. And Hungary is now in the PM group under the top 25, the most growth fast country. Highest turnover in our industry and milestone. We reached first time 300,000. It was not a long time ago that we just jumped over 200,000. So 17% increasing compared to last month, 390 more sponsor activity, 12% more sponsor activity to the last month. 108 new managers, 50 new sales manager, 5 new marketing manager, 10 new international marketing manager, 2 new vice presidents, and congratulations, we have a new silver president in Hungary. Congratulations to Attila and Bora Balázs. Congratulations. So, then we have Poland, of course, not to forget. 1% sales increase comparing to previous months in February. Highest sales of the BA ever in over 6 months. 72 new manager, 3 new sales manager, 1 new marketing manager. And guys, don't forget, we don't speak about the action-packed months. We speak about the normal months. So then we come to Bulgaria. By the way, the second country in the PM group with one of the biggest growths right now from all the 25 in the PM group. 84% increase comparing to last year, 215% more sponsor activity, 547 auto ship increase, and 2 new sales manager. Congratulations to Bulgaria. Ukraine, 47 abo increase to February, 92 to last year March, 9% sales increase to February, 15% sales increase to last year March, 14% sponsor activity, 170 new manager, 16 new sales manager, and 2 new marketing manager. Congratulations to Ukraine. Yo. So then we come, of course, to my last lovely slide. So I make it here short because, guys, yes, we are reaching last year the 3 billion, and maybe you are seeing the social media because this was coming over all channels that PM International was getting the 4 times most growing company Bravo Award in the DSN and achieving, as I was mentioned, place number 6 right now in the top 100 from 23,000 companies worldwide. So guys, here you see the cake, what is laying in front of you. We are reaching 3 billion, but currently the market potential, it's connected by 42 billion US dollars and 18 million core customers worldwide. Also it means we don't achieve yet even 10%. Still 90 more percent are in front of us, and to catch it. Very important, we have our next big event, international event. Don't forget 7 and 8 of June in Berlin. When you are IMM, don't miss this opportunity. This is like a power bank station for your business. You are listening, the founder and CEO of the company, Rolf Sorg. You are getting all the news about the product developments, about all the product innovators. You made all the successful leaders. Of course, we will have a party. And by the way, my city, Berlin, my home city, it's one of the most beautiful cities in the world. It's a must travel. And by the way, the June month is the best month to visit. The best month, because Berlin have a lot of lakes. Berlin have a lot of canals, and Berlin have a lot of rivers. So most beautiful months in Berlin in June. Don't miss this out. Trust me, I was living there over 20 years. So then don't forget, we are producing IMMs. Our job description is when we are IMM to help different people to be IMM as well. 2 new IMMs in 12 months. And we are not going only to the European tour. We are going to the world tour, as I was mentioned, next year to Thailand, to Phuket as well. So, and sorry, this was the only language where I find this this poster, but I think you even understand. I think it is Czech or it's Polish. But okay, anyway, guys, I want to sensibilize you. The month of April is the most and interesting month parallel to August and December because we give you the 8 products with the biggest discount on your hand. It's called the Action Pack month. The point is, in our country, you can buy action packs as much you want. In Germany, it is limited. You can only buy, I think, 2 maximum. So in your countries, you can buy to the end. Very important, this is a sticker in the center. From 1st of April, action packs only as a FitLine Club. So, but I would say everybody of you like me, use an optimum set. So, buy this over the regular way, like a monthly abo auto ship or a 3 months auto ship, whatever it is in your country. And then you are elite member of the FitLine Club, and then you are able to buy the action pack as well. Don't forget, what is inside? Mainly in our countries are inside 7 Activize, free Omega, free Q10, free Beauty, and free Cell Shots. Why free? Because the next action pack month is in August. When you are even not able to sell, you have all the products of the lowest price in your hand. Don't miss this opportunity. For all of you who are already have big organizations, don't forget, in the last 3 months, January, February, March, was no action pack. As it means all the new members in your organization never know anything about an action pack. And this is a way to grow with a new rank in our business. No, let's finish now with this. This is my last sign, what I would like to give you on the way. Never give up. You never know how close you are to the success. I wish you that you will be not the person down, sondern you will be the person up, because the person down was not having consistency. Trust me, consistency is a trigger and the trigger for success. So, it was a big pleasure for me today, 10th of April, to present you. Sorry for this. I don't know why. Today I was a half hour longer, but sometimes it is how it is. I would like to, or I want to share a little bit more information with you, because it's a very, very important time. On the end, after the last week, I double more motivated after we achieved the 4-time most successful company worldwide. I can tell you, this makes me as a founder very, very proud to see how PM International is developing the last year. And one more time, we are not finishing our mission vision. We are just starting. So I know that there is a lot of opportunities. Here are many people today on this conference who are just starting in some countries. How was the situation 30 years before in Germany? In Germany, we are now already number 1. And I can tell you, in this responsible areas where I start, because on the background, I'm a sport person. And when I go in the field, especially by football or beach volleyball, I want to win, always. I'm not the person who say, okay, I just play and I can lose. I want to win. And the plan is, of course, to be the number one with PM International in each and every one. On the end, sorry for this, I was forgetting one country where I don't have yet a slide, but I would like to congratulate this country as well. Historical milestone in Lithuania. First time after a long time, I would say even after 20 years, 100,000 turnover in the month of March. Also congratulations to Lithuania as well. And yeah, see you next time. I wish you a very successful month of April. You know, we are just in the starting period, 30%